I don't know if it broke records, but it rained 3 inches. If it's going to rain an inch of rain, that's a lot for New York. It rained
3.
I was watching the news before the show. It rained 3.5. They're already saying 3.5 inches,
Jesus.
which I think for snow is about. I think it's like for every inch of rain, it's like a foot of snow. So it would have been like the equivalent. If it would have snowed this much, it would have been 3 or 4 feet of snow.
Right, and for 3.5 inches for ski mask, that's a great day.
Yeah,
you know?
100%. For Stevie, just don't make me go to his channel, please. Yes.
But I mean, if people would go to Stevie Lou Comedy and hit subscribe,
they hate
watch.
Stevie, but that's part of your charm now. They hate, they hate more.
Go ahead.
Oh, Quadfather's here.
Oh, great.
What up, boss?
Okay, so don't say any bad words because
I know, man. I wouldn't do that to your show. I just did that to his show because I didn't give a fuck about his show.
Okay, so listen,
him.
I feel like I'm partly responsible because I always told Stevie don't plug the Quadfather show because
he gave out your phone
money.
number.
When he was on MLC, I'd be like, "Well, you're gaining nothing." So was that part of it? Did that start like a little bit of a conflict between you guys?
No, absolutely not. Yeah, like he came on and then he was on your show and that whole thing came up that your number was on my screen on my show.
He gave your number out.
Yeah.
That's what I'm explaining, weird. Smart guy.
You're saying it weird though. Just say like, "Hey, I gave your number out."
I was scrolling his number across the screen. So yeah, I definitely put it up.
The way that you said it, like your number came out on my screen is a very non-committal way to say
go ahead, Quad. Go ahead.
No, I don't think that really caused us a rift. He just had started hanging out with us on BYB and said he was going to be part of the show. And then he found out that we had actually had your phone number on my screen.
You guys asked me to come on, though, right? Will you be clear about that? That you guys were like, "Hey, can you please come?"
I said, "Do you want to be part of BYB?" And you said, "Yes, yes, that is how it works." Can you please
come do our show with us sometimes? We're just kind of.
What, you think I begged and sucked your dick too? Jesus Christ! Why don't you make up some more stories while we're at it?
But
jeez. Yeah, so anyway,
I never came to you saying, "Hey, can I come on?"
Jesus Christ, dude, are you gonna just walk all over me today because I can't walk for myself?
I just want to make sure that thing is clear. Is that I never came to you guys and say, "Hey, I want to be a part of your thing."
Ray is right. This show is toxic. Okay, so why were you mad today?
Yeah, he was right, and I did hear that little apology, but. I don't know that I accept it because for some reason, the entire time he was hanging out with BYB, he never said I had a kid. He never brought it up once. And all of a sudden, out of the blue today, he accidentally just says it on a stream. So I don't know how much I believe his sincerity.
So what's wrong with saying you have a kid?
There's nothing wrong with it if I'm the one saying it and bringing it up. But you just coming out of the blue today, like obviously
I didn't say nothing about your kid. I didn't say nothing nasty or negative. I didn't even make any comment about your kid. I just said you had a kid.
I know, but you brought it up.
Why is that a problem? I don't get it. Like, what's?
I don't know why is talking about your stupid hook nose fucking looking Mediterranean bitch wife a problem. I don't know. It's not a problem, is it?
Wait.
It's not a problem, is it? Is it, Stevie? Is it cool to talk about your family? Are you cool with it? You want to go that route? We can do that. I'm fine with it.
You're not talking.
I'm fine with it. Yeah, it's cool to talk about people's wives now. It's cool to talk about people's kids, wives. Let's go for that.
Okay,
Let's do that.
About your kids.
Wait. Ray's right. This show is too toxic.
You're weird.
Okay. So.
No, he never accidentally said I had a kid for a year hanging out with us, and then all of a sudden, a day out of the blue, it comes up, and I'm not even there. So, kind of weird. Timing.
Okay, but you don't want to talk about your kid, but you do have a kid.
Yeah. It's too late now. I mean, cat's out of the bag. Yeah, let's fucking talk about my kid.
How old is your kid?
17.
Okay, so she's still a minor according to New York State, right?
All states, as far as I know.
All right, I'm going to jump off, and I'm going to send a link to Ray. All right, listen. I'm not looking for people to not get along. I'm just curious. Like, You guys are friends or no?
I don't know. He's working hard at not being that. I hadn't really done anything but talked about stuff that had happened on podcasts, and I kept it above board. All podcast
but
talk.
Stevie, but you did talk on your show that you have a child.
I don't know that I ever. If I have, it's been a long damn
people
time.
Are now saying that they knew you had a kid this whole time, so I don't know why it's like.
But
again, nothing was said bad.
Stevie, you
Who
don't
are
want
these
Stevie
lot of people?
talking about it because you think it's like inappropriate. It's like it's personal, and you guys are friends. He shouldn't be bringing it up on a podcast.
It came out of nowhere for no reason. He didn't even have a reason to say it. He just started saying that today.
No, it didn't have I did have a reason. I did have a reason, and now this is actually a great point. Thank you, Kevin. The reason why I brought it up is because Ski Mask was coming after my family and saying nasty shit about me. And all I did was go to these BYB people who I thought were supposed to be a team down with me. And I said, hey, just so you know, this guy Ski Mask is saying some really awful shit. He's saying nasty things. And he's also saying, I'm going to find where his wife works. He was making that personal.
Yeah, but why is that
threat.
Quad's problem?
I just said, if I'm going to be on BYB, which I was still at the time. And you guys are going to be cool with that.
Not really. Shit. Actually, you pretty much were already out the door on that at that time.
What? Out the door?
Did I stutter? No, you were already on your way out.
Who's more valuable to you?
I told him, and now he's lying. I told him that I was not going to be there for every episode. Did I not tell you that I was dealing with some personal shit and that BYB was not
we knew
the priority?
And it wasn't a problem. Why
is it now all of a sudden? Why are you trying to pull this out of nowhere?
It never was a problem, and you bringing it up is still nonsense because it never was a problem, and it never was going to be a problem.
You just tried to accuse me of being 1 foot out the door when I said I wasn't going to be around, buddy. I'm sorry, I don't have time for your little fun.
I said you were already
there.
1 foot out the door, and this is after Stuttering John and all that shit. Your pretend
bullshit.
Work stuff.
It's childish bullshit, So
yeah, you are a child, absolutely, 100%.
Okay, but Ski Mask is a friend, Quad.
Yeah, actually, he's probably the first friend I made in podcasting, honestly. Like, one of the first cool guys I met. You still have him on. You just hung out with him last... did you not just hang out with him on a podcast recently on MLC, Stevie Lou?
What?
Listen,
you were just last weekend or the weekend before you were on there with him.
Just relax.
Well, I know, but your bullshit facts, lies are starting to get on my nerves, so I'm trying to get to the point because you guys are you're trying to obfuscate the truth. Obviously.
I like that word. That's a good word.
Good
For
job.
real, that's a good word. I'm not being facetious. But is Ski Mask more of a friend, Quad, to you than Stevie?
Yeah. Yes, always was, always would have been.
Yeah, but he wasn't on your show that much where Stevie was seeming like he was a regular.
Yeah, that's true.
This is how fake
behind the scenes
fucking fraudulent this guy is. You can see
now.
No,
let him talk. Let him talk, Stevie. Okay.
I talked on the phone all the time with Ski Mask, honestly, and text.
But is he drunk when you talk to him? Because he's a mess.
No.
Wow, you have the few moments of his life that he's sober? Holy shit, dude.
He goes weeks without drinking and then he fucking binge drinks.
It's been a long time since he's done that. He's on a binge right now.
Yeah, but he's calling me. He calls me.
Great friend you are.
Today.
He's been sober longer than you, Stevie, so work on it.
Fucking.
All right.
No, he's not.
All right, try to take the high road. Stevie, take the high road.
Yeah, thank you.
Quad, so... I don't even know what to ask.
I don't even know neither. This guy's such a fucking.
So you have a daughter 17, and as far as you're concerned, like Stevie was inappropriate, and he was just trolling you or trying to get some views by talking out of school.
Yes, 1,000,000%. That's exactly how I see it. He absolutely did that today on purpose.
Stevie a friend, and you're like, "Fuck this guy," and then so you came on today with the orange and Stevie, and you're like, "Fuck this guy."
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, after what he said about whatever, just he had no reason to bring that up, and I didn't even bring it up. And then when I was on with him in the orange, he brought it up again, and I for no reason. He never accidentally did that for a year when he was on my podcast. He never once brought that up. And then all of a sudden today, he can't keep my family out of his mouth. So it's kind of a weird coincidence that all of a sudden he has a problem not saying that now.
It is a little weird because I consider you guys like blood brothers. I'm officially drunk.
You can't say that he has a daughter, man. All right. Oh my God. You can't.
Yeah, but are you saying that?
Kevin,
are you saying that because people are talking about your wife, Stevie?
What's that?
Quad, is he saying it just because people are talking about his wife?
That's what I was saying.
Did I ever talk about your wife?
You answer his question.
Did I ever talk about your wife?
I'm saying, is Stevie bringing it up because people are cheap trotting his wife?
Yeah,
and are you friends with
yes, people are fucking with him. And no, I guess I didn't go out there and like preemptively fight against those people for him on his behalf.
While I'm on your show.
I never brought up your wife once on my show. I never made that mistake. And
now you are. And you're not just bringing her up.
Oh, yeah, I definitely will now. Oh, I definitely will make that mistake a lot from now on. Okay. Absolutely. That mistake will happen a lot. Not on Kevin's show because I have respect for him. But
Stevie's in the middle of like
no, it's good.
No, everybody hates Stevie. He's used to it.
Everybody hates Stevie. That would be a great show.
Yeah, he's used to it, dude.
You should name your whole show that.
He goes in his Bergtopia, has battles with all these people. He has all these fake arguments. Dude, you are a very thin-skinned little bitch, and you know that.
No, you're coming off as the real, because I said you have a fucking 17-year-old daughter.
Which you'd never made that mistake once in a year.
People's kids, Stevie. We don't do that
I didn't
here.
Make a joke. I didn't make one joke yet.
Don't say how old she is.
I didn't make one joke yet. I didn't make one joke yet. But
we don't bring people's kids in here.
That's the most unstated thing you ever said.
Let's say if an OnlyFans, we don't bring people's kids in here. Because if you have an OnlyFans,
publicly talked about him having a child before, Kevin. He's publicly talked about him having a child. He can't have it both ways. You can't have a kid and talk about it and then suddenly turn that against me. Is that not?
Sounds like the argument you had with Ray DeVito about your wife, doesn't it? Almost the exact same argument you made, the opposite argument a month ago. You look like a douche because you're a hypocrisy police time, right? Hypocrisy police.
Ray was insulting my wife and me. I've never insulted you and your child, you
Ray's
dumbass. You are such a pathetic fucking loser, and you're not funny.
You want to talk?
Zero timing. So have a good time doing your BYB show without me. You'll never go anywhere.
We've been doing that for 2 months. 2.5 months almost now.
On Friday?
And we've been doing just fine without you. The only time we had you on was to punk you with that TJ Kiss guy. We had him on just so that we could show clips of his acting career, how pathetic that is. Yeah, do you want to see acting clips from Stevie Lou, the great actor? He is so pathetic. We reviewed that with him on the show, and he sat there and took it like a little bitch. Didn't say a word. Just sat there and let us punk him for an entire show.
Clips. Did you hear about this clip where Derek used to park in the handicap spaces?
See? Yeah. Oh, and this guy doesn't hang out. Where did you hear that? Spurgtopia?
It's all over, buddy. It's all over.
Spurgtopia.
You used to park on top of handicap spaces.
And handicapped people make handicapped faces.
Like a douchebag fuck face.
Because I'm an asshole.
You would cry like that shows what a little hypocritical.
From Louis C.K.
A hypocritical. Dennis Leary.
Yeah.
You're a hypocritical nothing, and you're a sucker bitch. And I got my dick in your mouth. And
how many black guys did your lady fuck today?
Suck, buddy.
How many black guys does your wife fuck today?
That's projection. Because what I understand is that your ex-wife is with a black guy. So that's some projection right there for you, buddy. And that's weird for you to do because I know that's fact for you. So why would you do that to yourself? That's bizarre. That's one of those things where you shoot yourself in the foot. Just like you climbed up the tree. You just shot yourself in the foot again. Why would you do that?
I did hear what Kevin said.
Right
that was actually very poignant. The fact that I was in the tree and I had that same thought you did about the rain. I should turn around now and go back home, but I didn't make the right choice at the right time.
No, I'm scared. I get scared.
Well, you're smart too, so I wish I would have been scared.
I actually thought about you. I'm like, Quadfather was in the same situation. I'm like, I'm turning back. I could be like, listen, I'm gonna outlast the rain. I'm like, I'm going back. I'm scared. So I'm a chicken. So
I wish I'd have been a chicken. You were correct.
Yeah, but you were young and you're drunk, and young and drunk is a dangerous combination.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Quad, we're gonna let you go. Great job. I'll pay you. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
And if you have any connection, seriously, for real,
he said he wants to be the producer. He wants to be the next producer.
No. But if you have any connection to Ray DeVito, or you can trick Ray DeVito into getting his sisters on, I'll give you $1,000. That's a fact. I'm not even kidding.
Have him on as the next producer. He'd be good.
No. I trick Ray. Get Ray DeVito's sister on. I'll give you $1,000.
I'll work on it.
Guaranteed.
I got a question for you, Kevin.
Go ahead.
Do you think I should full-time go after Stevie Lou now, or just ignore him forever?
Listen.
What would your advice be to me?
I would say I learned from Ray DeVito. Squashing things doesn't pay the bills.
Then it's unsquashed.
Go after Stevie Lou 100%.
It's unsquashed, Stevie. You heard it.
Make your show about going after Stevie Lou 100%.
That's what it is already. So it's not.
I mean, there's a lot of info out there, so I can run with it, even though I can't run.
Yep.
Even today, I woke up.
Ray
sent me that stupid text, and I'm like, you know what? I should just take the high road. I'm like, you know what? It was just annoying me, so I'm like, you know what? Fuck Ray. I'm gonna punch back at Ray, and I say keeping it inside is poison. So anything you have inside, let it out and fucking go after Stevie Lou. Even though Stevie Lou is a friend and a friend of the show, and he's done pretty good as security for me. I've never been.
He's great at security. He just got his ass whooped last week. He got his arm broke by a street bum.
No, but I haven't.
Hey, Kevin, what do you think? Do you believe his story about how it went down, or do you think he thought he was getting a little cocky with that guy? Maybe got a little chippy with him, and that dude taught him a lesson. What do you believe that's more likely the case, or do you think he was like, "Hey, guy, why don't you calm down?" Or do you think he was like, "Yeah, what? You better not talk with me." What? Knowing Stevie Lou like you do. Do you think he got in that guy's face?
Black guy, I cross the street. Even if he's not talking to me, I cross the street. So I believe Stevie Lou more than I believe Ray DeVito with that fucking with that 18-wheeler. That's a fact.
Listen, when Quadfather sees a 20-foot oak tree, he crosses the street. So I get it. All right, buddy. Hey, Quadfather, do your plugs.
I think Stevie Lou thought he was getting a little cocky, thought he might talk some shit to that guy, and probably got a little chippy with him. And that dude taught him a lesson, put him in his place. Now he's sitting there in his place. Good little bitch you are.
Sounds like what's about to happen to you, buddy. So don't worry about it.
BYB podcast.
Come on, let's do it. Let's do this, dude.
Do your plugs, Quad.
Do my plugs. Everybody go plug Stevie Lou's wife.